Just gonna go run down some preforms real quick and show you a few observations that I'm seeing. I kind of want to start with this one up here. This is one I found. I always loved it. In my Olive Branch Dalton book, they have ones just like these that are fluted preforms. I kind of think this one's Clovis and this one might be Dalton. Who knows, maybe both Clovis, maybe both Dalton, I don't know, but they're failed fluted preforms in my opinion. Fluted on one face, kind of minimal work on the other. Here in a second, I'll show you some full examples of kind of these. Kind of minimal work. They're gonna flute it and work it later, I think. Here's a Clovis base that's really similar, wide single flutes. The momentum of the flute rolled and snapped the biface. Rolled off the midsection of the biface. Same with this. Flute, whoosh, going up towards the distal end, rolled down, snapping the biface. Okay, but see, fluted on one side, minimal work on the other, okay? Keep that in your brain. Okay, let's check this out. Sorry about the sun and the glare. Maybe I should have done this inside, but okay, here we have a biface. Minimal work on one face. A flute, or what appears to be a flute, similar to these. Fluted on one face, minimally worked on the other. Notice the shape, kind of expanding, 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 expanding. Here's another example. Fluted on one face, or appears to be. An old looking biface, minimally trimmed on the other face. Flutes, flutes. Let me try to do this in my hand here. Very similar, appears to be a fluted stage preform. Hang on, let me flip it. Fluted on one face, trimmed on the other, about to be prepared and fluted and finished, in my opinion. Or maybe they're a knife form. Or maybe it's neither. Maybe I'm a dumbass. Let's see here. I showed this one. I ain't gonna show it again. Let's see. This one's kind of crazy. Oh, my dogs have the zoomies. Old looking biface on a curved flake. Similar to, there's a Clovis online. If you Google Clovis preforms, it'll come up. It's a W word like Wausun or something. Wauseun or something. It's called the Wausun Clovis or something. It's very similar to this. Just a big Clovis-y looking biface on a twisted flake. Super interesting piece. All of these are from one of the big rivers here in northern Oklahoma. Here's one of my favorite ones. In my opinion, it's some kind of a Paleo late stage preform. Almost looks to be overshot flakes. Maybe a bit of outre passé, maybe I'm wrong. Almost looks to have some fluting preparation. I mean, I would whack that and flute it. I'm not a flint napper though. I just like finding these, man, but I mean, is that not a fluting nipple right there? You can feel it better than you can see it. Boom, and it would have took a flake off this side. This is a beautiful piece of raw Florence A shirt. Very thin, straight, very Clovisy, very Paleo preform. That's one of my favorite ones. Here's another one that I think is Clovisy. Just kind of like this, how it has the little in-thinning little guide flute over here. They did it right here, boom. My dad's Clovis has that, a few other Clovises I have that trait. Maybe I'm wrong. Kind of an early stage biface, has almost some beveling on the base area. This material's Bixby black. Bixby black shirt. Look at the sides of the base. See the flaking? Look at this. Look at the big flakes. Man, I should bring my Clovis points out here. My Clovis points have the same thing. Big horizontal flakes going into the flutes. Big horizontal flakes going into the flutes. Horizontal flakes going into the flutes. Look at your stuff, guys. Let's see, which other ones? What have I missed? This one I'm not sure. It's kind of rough, but it looks old, broken. Kind of some funky stacks or something going on. Maybe they tried to mess with it and trashed it. Not sure. Kind of interesting, older patina. Sweet. I think I'm going to end it there, but kind of why I like preforms, man. You can really study them and kind of read them. Hope y'all have a Merry Christmas. Peace.